We're not enforcing.
I know you don't.
Okay.
Oh, what's your name? What's your name?
Sergeant Leonard.
Okay, thank you.
Unit 132.
And so you're the one who they called?
No,
Okay, so how did you get here?
because I went to a call.
Okay, so we called the police to file a report against the principal as well as the
I have no
principal.
idea what's going on.
I know you don't, but you're being used as a henchman, and
Well, I
this
don't
is
wanna-
no,
all right, okay,
no, no,
hold
no.
on, hold
Wait,
on.
don't interrupt me.
No,
Let me
you're
get it
interrupting
out.
me. I'm not a henchman.
No,
You called
said
me a
no.
henchman.
I said no. I said you're being used as a henchman.
Okay,
Listen,
but I'm not a henchman.
listen. Yes, you are. You're being used as a henchman.
Let's step
You're
outside.
being used
We're
as a
gonna step outside
henchman.
and discuss this matter.
Yeah, you're being
Because
used as a
you're involved
henchman.
right now.
You're what?
I called for
We called for an incident report. We wanted an incident report done. We called for an incident, and this is a hate crime because you called the police because we were advocating on behalf of a black child. You said I was interrupting?
Ma'am, you are interrupting right
You're interrupting now.
Or interrupting them? No, you
we're
guys,
having a
I was
conversation.
trying, and I can listen to your
No, you cannot.
conversation. Why not?
Because
Ma'am, you're not listening to my conversation.
He came in very hostile, did he not?
They did. Yes, they did. Predetermined.
Predetermined.
Don't even know. You don't even know who called who.
We called to file a report. We have a federal right to be here. He said they don't know federal law. He said that they don't enforce federal law. That's what he said, right? He said we were being loud. It was the staff being loud. It wasn't us being loud. And we have the audio recording to prove it. It was not us being loud. It was not us. It was the staff. He said it was us being loud.
all right, man. So here's what's gonna happen. Here's the deal. They're asking you to leave. So
Illegally.
You have an opportunity to leave. You can either leave on your own, or we're gonna charge you with trespassing.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen.
Now,
So
you're going to
the-
charge us with trespassing, even though we have a right to be here and we had a meeting
I
here.
called to ask for a police escort because
We have
I
three-
feel
we have
please.
we have three police
Please
officers
don't.
here.
Please don't.
Ma'am.
Can
we
you
have
ask
three-
him to
don't what?
leave
We have
right now?
three-
Because y'all are
Hang
here.
on.
Y'all are here. I need him
If you
to.
would like us to walk you to your
Can
car right
you,
now,
can
do that.
you have him to?
He
He's
will,
right,
he will
right
not
now.
escort.
Right
He
now.
will not escort.
I need him to be gone right now, out of my
Stand up
presence.
for me.
Sure.
Out of my presence.
Okay.
It's
If you would like us,
pure
we'll walk you to your
racism.
car.
Pure
I need to
racism. You guys didn't even
file
find a police
incident
report. Yes. Yes.
what's the
That's
incident
what
report
I
on?
called.
That's what we
for.
asked for from the get-go. We need a police number, for a report number. That's what we
For the
asked for the
threatening
get-go.
manner And for what I have been treated myself and my
They were
advocate
yelling
today.
at us.
Today
I can only
they-
hear one person talking.
They
I'm
were
trying to
yelling
listen-
at
I'm
us.
trying to listen to this
We
conversation.
want to move forward. We have a woman in who walked out of the meeting not once, but twice.
And
then
was
she's
yelling
in
at the
here
mother.
Yelling. And then you have the principal storming in. It's all recorded.
Okay.
Saying, leave. We have a
But
right to be
there
here
is-
to
there
discuss
is-
whatever we need.
I wasn't recording you.
I just don't want-
I don't feel safe. I do not feel safe.
This is the guy that replaced
in this
Green,
school. So
the
that's why I remain
head of
right
security, and he
here.
has the same mentality as Green. And we're gonna have to get him removed as well.
For myself.
He
They
came
called
in
you
here
all
being
on another
henchman.
call. Okay?
Because you
I
came in here,
understand
you didn't
all
even
right.
ask what
I still-
happened. You didn't even ask if we were protected. You didn't even ask if the staff harmed us. You came in here and you made accusations, just like the principal did when they
What
were staff.
accusations did I make?
You said you have to leave. The principal asked you to leave. You were being inappropriate. You did that.
Did the
And the
principal
bottom
not ask
line,
you to leave?
the principal doesn't have the authority to ask us to
Did
leave
the
on the
principal ask
undercredit.
you to leave?
That's not the question. The question
It's
is
my
that the
question to you.
principal, but that's not the question. But
did the
see,
principal
that's
ask
the
you to
issue
leave?
of white supremacy. What you guys do is you try to define what is right and what is wrong when you're wrong. You were wrong. We confronted them about falsifying documentation and not following federal law. They started yelling at us, and we confronted them about it. You didn't even ask. You're not promoting security. You're being a henchman, just like Mr. Green was, and you saw what happened to him.
They knew this coming in. And the way
You
the
need to really
principal
rethink and start being more approachable regarding the citizens, because we're the ones who pay your salary, not her. She's using you as a henchman because we confronted them about the federal law and violating it.
I'm not saying it, I'm just saying.
I can see that you're.
You need to really rethink your role. Don't be a bully. Don't be a bully.
Taken from for a whole 5 months.
Don't do
And then
it.
when it don't happen,
You will not win, I promise you.
no, get my son when you
No, you will not win. I told you, I'm not threatening you. If you're gonna bully us and come in here like you, no, it wasn't a threat. It was a promise. I will make sure you will not have your job, sir, just like I did with Mr. Green. That's a promise.
So you're
It's not
saying
a
that-
threat.
that
If you
Mr.
come
Green is no
in,
longer employed because of your actions?
part of my actions, do your research. Do your research, sir. Do your research. We filed complaints against him for doing exactly what you're doing today during IEP meetings. I have audio and videos for
The
it.
IAP meeting currently going on?
It is going on because we didn't end it. We're part of the IEP team. We're still IEP team members. We're not visitors.
Okay.
You don't know the law, sir, and they're using you to implement and intimidate us, and you're going to be named in a federal complaint as well, just like Green was. You don't know the law.
Because that's the school's tactic when they don't want to implement.
They didn't want to implement the
services.
policy, yes.
My son has been, I've been fighting for this for 2 years now, son.
Okay.
For 2 years, and then that's their way of not wanting to do it, to delay it another day. Now I gotta wait another 10 days to be able to get a meeting that's gonna be out another 10 days. No,
I didn't know, you came in, I thought it was just.
No,
And she
that's
doesn't
not
feel
him.
safe leaving him
I
here.
don't feel safe either leaving him here with them.
And this is going all over social media, all over social media as to what you guys do to black mothers. I want it all over social media, all over social media. She was asserting
days
her
are gonna be
federal
very
protective
long.
advocate for her child. And you guys came in here and blocked it based on the lies of a white female principal who didn't want to deal with the fact that she was failing a black child.
He passed to the 3rd grade. Why? Why all of a sudden now? See, that's the emotional abuse that they put on parents. That's that ball. I feel like a cat with a ball of yarn. And I'm telling you, if it wasn't for my advocate being here, it would have ended long day ago and not in a pretty way. So that keeps my calm so that I can focus on what needs to be focused on. See? And knowing what they have done, not just to my 3rd grader, but to my 21-year-old, who they denied for 4.5 years, then they got to pay almost $70,000 for him to go to private school, state school system. They killed my 17-year-old. He is emotionally dead on the inside because they denied him on the 2nd day of school to come to school, and then they said he can come to school. Yes. So it's systematic. And I'm tired of it. You got these white women sitting here telling you, oh, come on in, we'll help you. But when they wrong, this is what they do. They make false reports.
And it started off because I asked them, had they read the file? They said they had. Do you see it? With the last time the file was read was on June 5th, 2018. So they lied. And when I confronted them about it, they all, this one right here, started yelling at us and stormed out. And yes, she stormed out. And I was like, she doesn't have the authority to leave a meeting. And so she went and got her and brought her back, and she started yelling at us even more. So that's what happened. And then the principal came. She went and got the principal and said we were harassing them. The principal came in and said, you have to leave. You will not harass my staff. When it was her that was doing all of it. But yes, but the police always believe the white people over black people. Always. Always. You hear? Removing us. And white women know that. You came here based on their word without investigating anything.
And I'm gonna reiterate, I mean, I don't know how to get an report, I don't care, okay, as far as regular. And as far as the threat to have you removed from the property.
You doing this after doing everything you did to my son, then you gonna turn around and call the police? No, babe, no, not you.
The fact that, can they have you removed? If they, and I'm playing this as, I'm coming in, from the outside here. If they feel the meeting's over.
It wasn't over.
Hold on. If they end the meeting.
Illegally.
Because
I confronted them. You guys see this, right?
You're not
You see
listening.
that?
Okay, but you need to
No,
listen.
I know what you're gonna say. I've been arrested 4 times in Henrico, in Chesterfield County, and beat it every time.
That's not a
Beat it
proud
every
moment.
time.
Okay, this is, we're
It
not.
is a proud
It is when
moment.
it comes to the
Okay.
children.
Yes,
But-
it is.
Are we disrupting the school right now?
We're not.
We're not.
We're
Okay.
sitting in the office
Alright.
waiting for.
But-
Are you saying we're disrupting the school?
No, he's asked a question.
I
asked
just
a
want to know because
question.
she said we were.
Ma'am, you're turning a lot of stuff around.
I'm not turning stuff
Okay.
around. This is your
And-
first time responding to a situation like this with
No,
us,
it's
sir.
not, ma'am. I was a school resource
No,
officer
no,
for
but
a
I'm
number of
saying with
years.
me. No, I'm saying
And-
with me. You're not
and-
listening.
and right, no, but no, you're not listening to me because I've been trying to explain to you. But you want to talk in rhetoric and talk about you've been to court 4 or 5 times, you beat this.
No,
and that,
no, that's not
so
rhetoric.
All I'm saying
No.
is,
Wow. That's not rhetoric.
ma'am,
I'm
you need
telling
to-
you my
you need to
story.
step out,
I'm
please.
telling you my story,
ma'am,
sir.
you need to step out.
Step out.
Out
Why?
of the room.
I feel safe
I don't
for her.
but I'm investigating something.
You're investigating what? I have to keep the I have to keep the camera going.
You can keep it going out here.
No, open the door, please.
There's a camera on.
No,
his
open
body
the door.
his body camera is on and is being
So
recorded.
you're removing me because
you
he
will
said
come-
to remove.
and you will be
Why
able
was
to
I
get-
removed?
Because he didn't want you in there
And because a
interrupting.
white male did not want a black female to state her case.
She is stating her case.
No,
to him.
no, I am, and this is all
He's
white
talking to her,
supremacy.
though.
But
And you will have
I'm
an
her
opportunity.
advocate.
I'm not a white.
But whatever, you're still upholding the white supremacist system, sir.
No.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because y'all came in here ready to take us and criminalize us.
weren't
Because
trying to
based on, yes,
we
you
just-
were.
we're gonna
You
ask
told
you
us
to-
to
I asked
leave.
you
You
to
told us
politely-
to,
I
no,
politely
you
asked
told
you to
us
leave.
to leave.
I did.
Based on the
Politely
word
asked
of
you
3
to
white
leave.
women who were
Based on the
assaulting
fact that
us.
this is a school,
No,
and we're
it
trying to
wasn't
keep
based.
the
It wasn't
peace.
based on the fact. And
For
in
me,
the
it was
bottom line,
the
no,
fact that
it
it was a school.
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
How do you know what I based my...
Because when you came in there, you didn't ask us what happened. You told us to leave, sir. You didn't
Because
ask us
what
what
happened-
happened. It does matter.
Okay.
It does
You're
matter.
right.
It does matter what happened. It does matter. But see, when you come in here and just tell us to leave like we're the criminals, when we were the ones who were abused in there, then you're taking their role, and your color doesn't matter to me. You have institutionalized racist thinking. So that's what I'm stating. They were the ones. I confronted them about falsifying that document. Who's going to hold them accountable for falsifying a child's record? Do you know?
I do not know.
I know. And I asked that question, and they got irate and indignant.
Would the
And
state,
then-
would the State Department of Education or county
They
school
should.
board?
They
Wow.
should.
Have
They
you filed
should.
a grievance with them?
How could we? We're right here right now. We plan
I'm
to.
asking-
I told
mean,
him I would. I told him I would.
Ultimately,
I told
ultimately,
him I would.
unfortunately, this won't be resolved today.
No, it
So-
won't. But also, we should not have the police called on us when we confront someone about not complying with the law.
Well,
You shouldn't have the police called on you,
Think
but that's what they do, and then they send people in here to do
She
that.
wants to talk to you.
I'm sure she does. You guys are so hostile.
No, I'm just trying to.
No, you weren't. You came in here hostile. What? They came in here hostile. They came in here very hostile.
With a predetermined.
Did you get a police report number?
That's what I need.
Yeah.
What do we find? No, that's what I need.
We need a police report
We're doing
number,
a police
please.
report, so you ready to
Okay.
leave?
Yes.
Okay,
We
let's
need a
go.
police report.
Just give her the number and we'll be
We
on
need
our
a
way.
police report number, and we need all of that. Yeah.
132, what's the complaint number? Here's recent stuff.
What is it? I asked for him to go somewhere.
Well, let him go. Let him go, because we need to have it documented, because we'll file a federal complaint too, because this was a hate crime. It was a straight up hate crime. Disability bigotry and racial bigotry.
Okay, if you, I'm gonna need all your information in order for me to do a report. so
What
you can get,
information?
Name, address, phone number,
Okay.
date of birth, all that. What's your name?
Kandise, and they called 3 police officers.
Kandise?
Let me write it down.
That's fine, I can write it down. That's the report number right there.
Okay. Let me put that.
Kandise.
Yes.
What's your last-
Lucas.
What's your address?
514 East Williamsburg Road.
East William.
Williamsburg, like Williamsburg.
What city?
Sandston. VA 23150.
Date of birth?
42469.
Good phone number for you?
804-248-8656.
Social security number?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't give
What's
them
your,
that
where do you work at? What's your title?
I'm an advocate.
I don't understand that, but what?
Special, we're advocates for equity in schools. Advocates for equity
Ma'am,
in
do you want your
schools.
child? Do you want to go home with you or what?
You shouldn't disrupt his day,
I'm not gonna
Mom.
disrupt my son's
Okay,
day
I
to
just
school.
want to make sure.
Especially
'cause
the
I'm-
way
It's
you
another
are.
route- It's another route that I'm going with.
Advocate for,
Advocates for equity in schools is a national organization as part of Dignity in Schools that fights
Okay.
black children from being put